And so what we want to remember is that we serve a supernatural God who invites us to ask and believe. And when we think about prayer, asking God to intervene where we need power in our lives, I wonder why I don't ask as much as Jesus seems to be inviting us to. And so I asked a bunch of women, hey, what keeps you from asking God to intervene in your circumstances? And I got a lot of different answers, but 3 really rose to the top. And the first one is, let's just be really honest. Sometimes we're not sure someone is really listening, that someone really cares about our child or our situation or our problems at work. We're like, Jesus, he's got poverty and war, big things. And we don't believe he cares. And yet the scriptures tell us he delights in the details of our lives. That he cares about what you care about because he cares about you. The second thing that was often brought up is, I don't really know how to pray. Like, I don't know the right words, or is there a certain way you're supposed to do it? Or, do I need to fast for 3 days before I can ask for something? And I just want to remind all of us that the only wrong prayers are the ones never said. Because prayer brings us into relationship with God, and God has invited us to come boldly before his throne of grace, knowing that we will find mercy there. And the last kind of prayer inhibitor that I heard from women, and it's the most heartbreaking one that I think we can all relate to, is that we sometimes aren't sure we deserve an answer. We feel shame for our sin. We know our own dirty, rotten soul, don't we? I'm well acquainted with my own laziness, my own selfishness, the secret thoughts that aren't you glad no one can hear all the things going on in your head in a given day? And so we think, well, I missed church, so maybe God's not going to answer that prayer. Or I didn't pray yesterday, so I'm not sure I can ask him for something today. This is a lie from the enemy. Jesus, this is the thing about being a Christian. It's recognizing that we need God, that we can't do it on our own. Someone just said to me this weekend, and this has just stuck with me, that God can use our brokenness way more than our fake perfection.